Shadows Edition is. That's when it plays a normal game. This tab. In case anyone actually doesn't talk in chat, I can see it. I'll do episode 1 tonight, 2. So 2 or 3 tomorrow. English. There we go. I turned the volume off on my tablet so it didn't echo. I don't even remember what happens in season 1. Besides, I know you meet the Joker. That's about it. I remember. I remember someone attacked Wayne Manor.
One fateful night, my parents gave their lives for me. They became my heroes, their legacy untouchable. Until I learned the truth. My father, Thomas Wayne, was a criminal. He ruled over Gotham from the shadows. And everything I thought I knew about myself changed forever. The children of Arkham exposed the truth about my father to Gotham. Their attack turned friends into enemies and threw the city into chaos. I was committed to Arkham Asylum, where I escaped with the help of a mental patient named John Doe. After a bloody battle, I put an end to it all in the catacombs beneath the city. The Penguin, Two-Face, and Lady Arkham were the first real challenge I faced as the Batman, but they would not be the last.
It sucks that, like,
Spring has arrived in Gotham,
Telltale games,
and with it comes City Hall's
sequels.
quarterly crime report. Crime is way down since the fall of the Children of Arkham, marking another triumph for newly minted Police Commissioner James Gordon. In a statement this morning, Gordon credited his success to the public partnership between the police and the Batman. He praised the mysterious vigilante for his sacrifice, describing him as essential to the security of the city. Things are looking up, citizens. After the long, dark winter comes the thaw. Now, if only the Knights could win a game, everyone would be happy.
Lucky 13! There it is, my
Rumi Mori, import-export magnate, one-time Pipex CEO, international arms dealer.
Familiar.
The world sees Mori as a legitimate businessman, a philanthropist who gives to charity, not a criminal getting rich off the suffering of innocence. A masterful performance. I wonder,
If a man hides in plain sight for that long, does he forget who he really is?
what do you think, Master Bruce? Must be hard to stay true to yourself.
I don't. I never forget what drives me. Protecting the innocent from people like Mori. That stays the same no matter what mask I wear.
Don't I know?
Masks are hard to maintain. If there are cracks in Mori's, we'll find them.
The GCPD already bugged his penthouse and found nothing, meaning
That if he's doing arms deals in Gotham,
They happen on the casino floor. I need to find a way to hear what Mori is saying.
standing by for support. Look for something with a microphone. The Bat computer
like
can
how,
intercept his communications.
So there are smaller earpieces in real life, and there's also, it looks super suspicious if you start touching your fucking ear.
Consumer model. Could be a good way to hear Mori's conversation. Al, I'm hacking into Mori's phone.
encrypting your signal. Last thing we want is for him to know you're here.
We're in. You should be able to pick up audio from Maury's phone.
Is everyone enjoying themselves? Don't worry. I won't tell anyone with a badge.
He's on a roll. It's only a matter of time before he gets too chatty.
Try to blend in.
So, I've been sitting over there wondering, what's Bruce Wayne doing in a place like this? I figured you went to fancier casinos. Someplace where only high rollers go.
I'm looking for something different. New thrills.
Well, it's a good thing you're here. And it's a good thing I'm here.
You? What in the hell are you doing here?
Riddler.
Stop me if you've heard this one before. I begin and have no end. And I end all that begins. Who am I?
I don't give a damn. I told you 10 times. Our arrangement is over.
Death, Maury. I am death.
Something's happening, and it doesn't look like a deal.
The man in the hood. I remember him.
From your father's time. I think that's Riddler.
Edward Nygma.
Is something wrong? You seem distracted. Bruce.
You think your gibberish intimidates me?
If
Hello?
that's him, you'd better gear
You
up.
can't just blow me off.
Stay close and keep your head down.
Excuse me?
Bullets are about to fly.
Okay.
No one threatens
Man,
me
she's
in
really
my own
sassy.
casino. Security!
Sir, it's time to leave.
For you? An easy one. What question can you never answer yes to?
I don't give a crap. Let's go.
Wrong. The correct answer is, are you dead?
Oh, Jesus.
Now, let's get started.
Get out of there. Get your suit.
Hey, I'm good. How are you, man? Sorry, I just saw your message. I don't know when you sent it. It was so cool seeing you stream the other day.
Al, let Gordon know what's happening.
Right away.
Hey, no one leaves!
You okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
I drank some water earlier and I can't. It like went down the wrong part of my throat. I can't stop coughing now.
Run, now.
What you did to that man, knocking him out like that, how did you do that? I had a different impression of you from TV. You never seemed that capable.
Oh, I
Yeah,
forgot I got like hit in the
man,
ear in the
many
last
times.
game.
That's an understatement. Thank you.
Commissioner Gordon on the line. Scrambling audio now.
Gordon,
Batman, what's the status? Batman?
multiple gunmen, hostages at the
Yeah,
casino.
man, I haven't seen it in a while. It was no problem. I'll definitely catch you again.
A
if
madman
you're
in
on
a
when I'm
mask.
free. I appreciate you
Riddler's
stopping
back
in as
in
well.
Gotham.
Riddler?
It's always nice to
He
talk to
hasn't been
people.
seen in years.
Well, he's putting on quite a show.
There's a squad on the way. They'll be there shortly.
Be ready for a fight.
How does Batman not pay someone to fix his ear, though? Bruce Wayne, sorry. He's fucking like billionaire. You think you would have that fixed before anyone ever even saw it? Yeah, I've been pretty good. Just like work, and you know, of course, the virus is going around, and I know there's a lot of like protests and other things happening in America.
Please, we can make the
But
deal.
I've been
Anything
good.
you want.
How have
Our
you been?
issues can't be solved with handshakes, Maury.
This is what happens when you back out of a deal with me.
There's only one way
Jesus.
you're getting out of this alive. You have to solve a riddle. And I choose my words carefully if I were you. Listen closely.
No, please, don't do this.
Without fingers, I point. Without arms, I strike. Without feet, I run. Who am I?
I've got visual.
That drone fully functional.
Oh, I forgot. Man, that's so
I'll need a
cool.
place to drop in without being noticed. Time for some recon.
It's a tricky one, isn't it? A mind bender that scratches at the very nature of our existence. The mere
Cashier's
thought of
booth.
the wish.
That'll do. Just need to take out the guard first.
It's the kind of conundrum that drives you to distraction. Rattling around like a rat in your skull. Once it's in there, oh, it never gives you a moment's peace. Believe me, I know.
Audio playback fully functional.
Remember,
Time for a
choose
distraction.
your words carefully, Maury. You only have so many.
Yeah, it's been very weird, man.
It'll be that much harder to catch your blood money. But don't think you can just stop.
That's scary as shit.
I will.
I would be terrified if I was any human being seeing this. It's a giant fucking man in a bat suit beating the shit out of a dude.
I'm
God, that's
losing
funny.
patience, Maury. Are you expecting a hint? Give me an answer.
Batman, we
Can't get in.
The front's covered by gunmen, and they've got the back barricaded with blackjack tables.
How should I deploy when we're inside?
I'm relying on your eyes and ears. What's the best course of action?
We need a distraction. Find a way to limit their line of sight.
Sounds like a plan.
Man, I hate these choices.
You're
I'm always afraid some
completely
shit's gonna
insane.
happen.
No, I don't believe that's it.
Ooh,
I'll clear a path. Wait for my
it's nasty.
Give them hell. We're counting on you.
Oh, fuck.
Batman! You're ahead of schedule. I'm a little busy right now, but I'll see if I can fit you in. Not him, the hostage. Shoot the hostage!
Oh, fuck. This is so cool to do. I'm like way more nervous because people like I'm
Batman
shooting this and I
clearly
don't wanna
isn't
fuck
using his
everything
head.
up.
Break it open.
With pleasure.
That dude has a mad goatee. Or sun patch, whatever you call it.
I've heard stories in the streets about you, Batman. You're the biggest name in Gotham since,
Thank you, dude.
well,
Enjoy your sleep.
since I left town. Everyone's very impressed with you. I'm not impressed. Gotham's criminals have become zealots and thugs in cheap suits. And you, I've come home to find a wannabe in my chair. Eating my goddamn porridge. This is my city. Now I'm back. and I'm taking what's mine.
All you scum are the same. Only thing that changes is the mask.
Spoken like a man who sees the world in black and white. Allow me to broaden your spectrum. You're supposedly the world's greatest detective. Yet here you are.
Gordon, now!
Completely at... Oh, you have to be kidding.
Oh, in the fucking face.
But not smart enough. Let me show you how it was done back in the day.
I feel like Batman would beat the shit out of him. Like, realistically, just from the experience Batman has, is like all his martial arts backgrounds. But he's like at peak human condition.
Brawling like a
I think it
common
would
street hood.
break the Riddler's jaw.
It just doesn't do it for me.
Follow the power lines. There must be a weak point.
Oh shit.
You broke the cage. That's cheating.
Think I care about your rules?
I'd heard you were a man who followed a code. Why would you save that dirtbag's life? Maury made his money running guns, trading off the suffering of war. Why wouldn't you just let him die?
You thought that stunt with Maury would cover your escape. I wanted to show you I could save him and still catch you. I don't have to compromise.
You haven't caught me yet. Nothing I've seen so far suggests you will.
Damn, my phone's loud as shit. Oh, fuck.
Enough of this! You know how to scrap. I'll give you that. But it's not enough. Let's see how you do with something a little more cerebral. Better hurry, detective. Solve my puzzle soon. Or people are gonna get hurt. And we know you can't let that happen.
Is this guy like way older than Bruce Wayne is? Because he's been around since Bruce's dad was alive. So like, how is like Bruce not literally beating the fuck out of him?
You should have called us before going in, Gordon.
Waller?
Oh, Waller? Oh,
After
shit.
all,
We
we're
must at
here
the same
to
time. I was like, that Amanda Waller? That's dope as shit. Oliver has the exact same reaction as Gordon. Oh my god. Waller? Yeah, that's funny.
Circuitry inside, but nothing obviously dangerous. The back computer will be able to analyze further.
But I feel like Riddler's gonna hack into my back computer shit.
Your days are numbered, bat freak. We'll see each other again.
Yeah, whatever.
Keep one eye in the sky, jerk-offs. Heavens are gonna fall on your goddamn heads.
Tell me all about it down at the precinct.
The Riddler's right hand in custody. Not a bad result, all told. Riddler used to leave clues at all his crime scenes. Always thought he was smarter than the people trying to catch him. Thought we could use help dragging him down. He got a sick pleasure out of taunting us.
Arrogance like that will be his undoing. He keeps showing off, he's bound to make a mistake.
Maybe, but we can't underestimate him. Riddler's heyday was a dark time in Gotham. And what we just saw, he hasn't mellowed with age.
Get Fernandez on it right away. Commissioner Gordon.
Brace yourselves. Just so you know,
I love how Commissioner Gordon looks in this
has
game.
A lot of juice with the governor.
It's exactly what I
Rub it the
imagined
wrong
it
way,
as.
I could end up on foot patrol till I retire.
My people are trained for situations like this, Gordon. We'd have Riddler in custody if you'd only picked up the phone. So, you're the legendary Batman. I've heard a great deal about you. So much so, I don't know if I should believe the hype.
I haven't had the pleasure of an introduction, Miss...
A pleasure, huh? Most people don't usually call it that.
This is Amanda Waller, director of the agency.
What are the feds doing here?
Riddler's their case. The GCPD has been asked to open our doors to them. Give them whatever they need.
We've been tracking that maniac for some time. No one knows more about him than we do. World-class criminals like Riddler. They're kind of our specialty.
Sounds like the expertise we need.
Keep that attitude and we'll get along just fine. We're not always welcomed with open arms. Riddler used to be a player in Gotham back when Thomas Wayne and Falcone ran the city. He disappeared so suddenly and for so long, everyone thought he was dead. Everyone was wrong. Riddler's back, and if these theatrics are anything to go by, he wants the whole city to know. My people tell me you did some good work handling him, Batman. You and me? I bet we'd make a damn fine team. I heard how you dealt with Lady Arkham. Not to mention the city's corrupt mayor, Dent. We could do great things together if we joined forces.
Seems that way to me. We should work together to bring Riddler in.
Don't be too hasty, Batman. The agency has a rep for being ruthless.
The only real problem with your setup is who you're working with. Local law enforcement clearly can't cut it.
I got a local crime rate says otherwise. Ms. Waller...
Please, Commissioner. Tear gas. In a hostage situation, we got an ambulance full of civilians with their eyes swollen shut.
Better than fucking
Not to
shot
mention
by
you let
accident.
Riddler slip through your fingers. You GCPD cowboys clearly don't know what you're doing.
You're putting all this on me?
You're the commanding officer, aren't you? Or are those stars purely for show?
Back off, Waller. Don't blame the police, blame Riddler. Or hadn't you noticed he was the one cutting off fingers?
Oh, I noticed, all right. Just like I noticed you let him get away. I'm here to prevent this incompetence in the future. I gotta get a security detail on Mori while he's in the hospital. Agent Avesta will fill you in on what we know so far.
Sure, clean
As a
cuts.
token of interdepartmental
I might be able
cooperation.
to sew him back one.
The nerve on her. Don't tell these people a thing, especially about that puzzle. This is our town. We're the ones that'll catch Riddler.
Ooh, I thought you was gonna bite your head off for a second.
I'd like to see her try.
Special Agent Iman Avesta, Field Intelligence Specialist on the Riddler case. And my partner, Agent Blake.
How do you do?
I put together this psychological profile of Riddler. You'll see when you read it. He's changed. For your eyes only, if you catch my drift. The target of the casino attack, Rumi Mori. Any idea what Riddler wanted with him? We figure it has something to do with why he's back in Gotham.
He's a madman. You can't look for reason in someone so clearly deranged.
Riddler does show signs of an obsessive-compulsive disorder, but he's calculating, fiercely intelligent. I'd be surprised if this wasn't part of a bigger plan. Let me know if you think of anything. It'd be a help. I'm Gotham born and raised, you know. My dad ran a store in the shadow of City Stadium. I just wanted to say it's a real honor to meet you. I do have something I want to ask, though. The criminally insane. You're drawn to them, aren't you? There's something in you that pulls you towards the danger. The chaos, the energy. You can't keep away, can you?
You can't go 2 city blocks in Gotham without tripping over criminal scum.
Most people just get up and run away.
I'm not most people.
I think I know you a little better now.
The fuck?
I'll be in touch. Agent.
Batman, before you go, Gotham's your city. I respect that. But you should know I don't have to play nice.
Bitch, I will
I'm letting
fuck you
hunt
up.
the Riddler for now. You better share everything you find.
Ooh, break your glasses. Be nice to me.
This courtesy call is going to become something
Take your
you
name,
really
throw it
won't
away.
like.
I like
You
Manor
get
Waller
me?
though.
There's a lot of ways this could go.
Manor Waller's a cool character in the comics, though. I'll give her that. Man, she is bossy as a motherfucker. Can't remember which one it is where they call her like the Wall, because she's fucking like the shit. She'll fuck you up. I don't see her like name's Waller, so Wall, haha, funny. But yeah, she's a cool character. I liked her in the Suicide Squad movie.
What an eventful evening.
Alfred, my homie, wish he had a mustache.
I've taken the liberty of preparing some refreshments.
Thanks, Al. I need to focus. Maybe music will help. Can't go wrong with the classics.
Agreed, my friend. I also enjoy jazz. I enjoy all of those ambient too. That's so cool. I feel like Batman's like a classic.
The computer is finished scanning the Riddler's puzzle box. It's ready when you are.
Let's get to work.
So now I can go over here. What can I like interact with? Oh, it's Catwoman stuff.
Selena. She'll turn up again. I'm looking forward to it.
Does he not talk to anything else?
Harvey Dent.
Oh, he does.
He was a friend. Once. In the end, Harvey couldn't make a single decision without consulting his lucky coin. He's in Arkham Asylum now, with the rest of the criminally insane.
Poor Harvey.
Oswald Cobblepot. The Penguin. My oldest friend. Vicky Vale, a.k.a. Lady Arkham. Driven to madness. Leader of the Children of Arkham.
That was a crazy fucking twist in the first game, in my opinion. Wait, does it say I can go over one more? Oh no, it's taking me back to the beginning. Okay. I guess that's where episode shit goes. Can I change the music? Nope. Just want to see what I can touch.
The suit has held up remarkably well so far.
In spite of everything you put it through?
See, the refined edge allows for a cleaner flight path. The old grapple. It's come in handy more than once. Useful when the odds are stacked against me in a fight. Gordon and Maury would have been crushed by that statue at the casino if not for this. Even with the anchor. Still too close a call. The stunner's been upgraded. Thankfully, I'm not on the receiving end of the jolt.
So cheesy.
No one beats Lucius's handiwork.
Different suits. It's cool you can walk around the Bat Cave.
Oh, that's the stuff.
Can I do it again?
That's still the stuff.
How many times can I do it?
Every single time. Like sweet music.
This is so weird.
Never gets old. Never gets old. Okay, I should stop. Don't want to lose its luster.
That's funny. Guess I can't go over there. Can I go to this thing right here? And then I'll go up there. Nope.
No explosives detected, no radioactivity. Nothing dangerous at all so far. Computer, run another scan. I want to be absolutely sure this thing is safe.
Also, I took the liberty of digging up everything I could find on the agency.
There's plenty here. Know your enemy and all that. It comes and goes. Ever since the kidnapping and all the other business with Lady Arkham.
Alfred.
No, don't you worry about me. No, I should be fine. It was worse after my first tour of duty.
Your family, Alfred. We worry about family.
Thank you, Bruce. It'll pass. Working always helps.
God damn, I thought I'd turn that shit down.
The agency. The public face of a shadow committee of military leaders, intelligence experts, and government officials. Civil rights violations, domestic black sites, decentralized accountability.
This information, it's all before Waller took over the director position. Perhaps she's given them a new direction.
Maybe, but the agency's empowered to override local law enforcement with impunity.
Oh, Batman's got some competition in town. I wonder if we need be worried about losing our unpaid and thoroughly exhausting job, I mean.
We have a common enemy in the Riddler. That puts us on the same side.
You really are a different Batman these days, aren't you? Silver linings in all things.
Well, you warned me about keeping my paranoia down to acceptable levels. Thought I'd give it a try.
Yes. Riddler terrorized this city long before you were Batman.
Gotham's original costumed criminal.
Yes. To have him returned, it's unsettling. I remember when he was the scourge of the underworld. Even Carmine Falcone gave him a wide berth. He was presumed dead for so long. Why come back to Gotham?
Well, he seemed to have a prior relationship with Mori. Some kind of axe to grind. Let me upload the rest of this to the Codex. The agency realized Riddler was still alive when he orchestrated a prison break at Peñadoro.
My men here say you let yourself get caught, Mr. Riddler.
Just Riddler.
Why willingly turn yourself in?
Oh, Mr. Warden, to get everyone else out, of course. That wasn't obvious.
The man's deranged. If you ask me, he needs help. He's clearly sick. The man is in urgent need of a doctor.
His victims are the ones who need help.
I'll concede you have a point.
Oh shit, I meant to hit A.
What was that? You should see her face. Its confusion is delightful. I think I'll take it with me.
I take everything back.
Lucius is dope.
Let's see what Riddler's little gift is all about.
Solve my puzzle soon, or people will get hurt. Riddler's MO hasn't changed in all these years.
There's writing engraved along the rim. I have an eye, yet cannot see. Who am I?
That sounds familiar. I've heard it before.
Don't happen to remember the answer, do you?
Sadly, no.
I have an eye, but cannot see. Who am I?
The eye of a hurricane.
It fits the description in the riddle, but I'm not sure how it helps us. Even if there were hurricanes in Gotham, it's hard to imagine one helping us with the object in question. If that is indeed the key.
Just a needle.
But how does that relate to the object in question?
Maybe it's telling us how to use it.
Sounds very plausible.
Look at these strange grooves. Never forget.
Oh shit, am I gonna put it on the record player?
Needle. A record needle.
Halfway there, Batman. Means you've got half a chance of stopping a whole lot of pain. To be honest, you're already doing better than I thought. But don't sit around feeling pleased with yourself. Unless you want to see me tear this city apart.
I suppose you're going to look in there.
An open invitation from the Riddler? Of course. Huh. Looks like I'm manipulating radio bands or waveforms, something. I'm not sure what I'm looking at or how any of it is actually displaying.
And that sound.
What? Oh, I'm not really sure about any of it. Get Lucius on the line, will you?
Hey, Alfred.
Good morning, Lucius. I hope we're not interrupting your breakfast.
My youngest is probably stealing all the bacon, but duty calls. What's up?
This is a puzzle from the Riddler. There's a strange waveform pattern I can manipulate inside that needs your expertise.
Yeah, okay. I can meet you at Wayne Tower in a little bit. We'll, fire up the R&D lab.
I wouldn't ask if it wasn't important, Lucius.
No, don't worry about it. It's actually gonna be a big day for me. Tiffany starts at Wayne Enterprises.
Tiffany? Really?
Your daughter working alongside you. How wonderful.
Certainly is. Bruce, I'll see you soon.
Bye, Lucius. Can't wait to see Tiffany. I'll be at Wayne Tower.
I wonder if my car changes color depending on what color I pick.
Good hunting, Bruce.
Or it's just always red.
Oh, excellent. I'm glad I caught you. I have some good news to share.
Good to hear it, Regina. It's what I've come to expect, with you as Wayne Enterprises chairperson.
I just talked to the board, and they couldn't be more pleased with the progress of the Arkham remodel. Seems like you made the right call when you decided to take that contract over the GCPD's. The Gazette's running a piece about it.
Look, I would love to hear all the details, but I've got a meeting with Lucius I've got to run to.
Well, I don't mean to pry, but what's in that case? Seems like an odd thing to be carrying around the office.
Oh, this? No. This is just something for Lucius.
I see. Well, I've got a meeting I've got to run to. We'll pick up this conversation this afternoon.
Sounds great.
Why could you be like, oh, it's like a fucking special laptop or something? He's like bajillion gadgets. At least he's a tech guy. I would get him to fix my shit too.
You're in my chair.
Just updating the encryption on your bat tech. But if you want me to stop?
Oh, no, the seat is all yours.
This is the thing you were talking about?
One of Riddler's puzzles. Some kind of test.
Show me. Any idea what he's planning?
Not yet. That's why I need your help. If his history is anything to go by, he left us a clue. A psychological profile of Riddler.
Knowing how his mind works, this should come in handy.
No sign of explosives or poison. Already scanned for that in the cave.
Well, would you look at that? Micropulse waveform. And the sound it's giving off.
A signal, maybe? I couldn't decipher it. I was hoping you could help with that.
I'll see what I can do. Shouldn't take long.
What in the...
It's not one of mine.
Think fast.
Oh, it's his daughter's.
Hi, Dad.
Tiffany?
Hey, Bruce.
My God, Tiffany.
It's been a while.
Sneaking out of orientation your first day?
I just wanted to say hi to my new boss. I got you a present. A micro-drone prototype I developed in my spare time. High-end AV, stealth black shell, programmable for autonomous observation. Small, quiet, and super smart. Just like its designer. Not bad, huh? You always had a thing for toys. So hard to know what to get a man who has everything. So I made you some tech the government would be jealous of.
I love it. Thanks, Tiffany.
Well, I guess it's not bad.
Not bad. See what I had to deal with growing up?
Oh, man.
Huh. There's something different about you.
Upstaged by his kid.
There is?
And I don't just mean what happened to your ear. I can't quite put my finger on it. But you look...
Well, please just don't say old.
Well, now that you mention it.
Hey, play nice. Bruce has had a rough year.
Interesting.
Don't.
Too late, already touching.
Just be careful.
What a strange thing. The circuitry design. It's elaborate and unorthodox. Almost intentionally so. Like whoever put it together was kind of showing off. Huh. Micro pulse waves? It's just weird. Seriously, what is this thing? I've never seen anything like it. It's like whoever made it.
It's pretty cool, huh?
I don't know if cool would be the word I would use. I can hear it hum. What does it do?
That's what we're trying to work out.
You guys are lucky I'm here to help.
Help with...
Figure this freakish thing out.
Tiffany did graduate first in her class at Cornell in molecular engineering.
Let me take a crack at it. I can help you get to the bottom of this. Figure out what it does.
All right, if you think you can help, then be my guest.
Oh, I know I can help. I just gotta let him know that I won't be finishing up orientation.
No problem.
Oh, I was planning on swinging by the manor after work to see Alfred. I heard he wasn't doing so well. That he was having some issues with his health?
He would love that.
I
love
hope he
Alfred.
isn't still angered with me and Luke about that incident with the china.
Well, you know, Al, no one messes with his dinnerware.
Catch you guys later.
Welcome aboard, Tiffany.
Thanks, boss.
All right, then. Time to crack this puzzle. I never told her, you know. Told her what I really do at Wayne Enterprises. What, we do. If you're willing to pull her into this Riddler project, why not consider bringing her into the fold? Into the mission? We're going to need help if we're gonna be dealing with the likes of Riddler. And we can trust her. She's family, after all.
Well, if she's anything like you...
She's better than me.
Okay.
Doesn't Lucius have a son, too?
Let's give her a shot.
That, like, becomes,
Great.
like one of the Batwings
We'll
or
start
something?
thinking about how we can broach the subject with her. In the meantime, Riddler's puzzle will be a fine start.
Well, shall we go down to the lab?
Actually, the equipment we need is down in my office. We'll get this taken care of in no time.
Mr. Wayne,
Yes?
I'm Special Agent Avesta. This is my partner, Special Agent Blake.
That's just a weird fucking name.
Well, I guess I'll see you in a bit. I'll be down in my office. Whenever you, Get done here?
I'll be down in a few.
No worries. I'll, start without you.
Sorry for the
Stop looking at
unannounced
my
visit.
shit, lady.
We're with the agency's behavioral analysis unit.
Who the fuck let
We
them
just
in
came
here?
by to ask a few questions.
Please, come in. Make yourselves at home. Can I get my assistant to get you anything? Coffee, water, donuts?
Don't worry, this won't take long.
Uh-oh.
This office, it really represents you.
Well, I like to think so.
Is this you?
Yeah.
How old?
I don't know, 7, 8, maybe?
So happy. After everything you've been through, I don't know how you still do it.
Do what, exactly?
It wasn't long ago when you were the most hated man in Gotham, yet you still give so much back to the city. Why do you continue to help Gotham? Most people wouldn't be so charitable after that. What's that all about?
My father did a lot of damage to a lot of people. I'm just trying to make things right.
Thomas Wayne did cast a long, dark shadow. It must be difficult to get out from under it.
What is it you want?
The agency recently brought me in to draft a psychological portrait of the Riddler. We've been tracking him for months, but haven't been able to find him.
Riddler? That psycho from the news?
I thought you'd be interested, considering your history.
My history?
A lot of things happened to you last year, and not all of them were good. You helped the GCPD capture Oswald Cobblepot, better known as the Penguin. He was a terrorist, a member of the Children of Arkham, and your friend. Come to think of it, you've been associated with quite a few psychopaths over the years.
I wouldn't go that far.
I would. The criminally insane. They seem drawn to you. Either that, or you're often in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Yes, having money and fame makes you an easy target. I've had my fair share of crazies knocking on my door.
Like this guy. I think you'd know him as John Doe.
We understand that it was during your stay in Arkham where you and John met and became friends. From the sound of it, you two were close.
Yeah, we were friendly. He showed me around Arkham.
Is that right? According to hospital records, you and John were involved in a riot.
They captured the whole incident on video.
I saw you flee after John cut another inmate, a man named Victor Zsasz.
Zsasz is a dick.
Several people were hurt.
I got out of there as fast as I could.
I don't blame you. You must have been scared. John was discharged from Arkham months ago. No one has seen or heard from him since. I was thinking maybe you have.
Why would you think that?
He listed you as his emergency contact.
Oh, shit.
Sounds like you two were pretty close to me. It's clear you're important to him.
Well, I haven't seen or heard from him, so... Did he do something wrong?
He's a person of interest. You see, we've got a wall in the office with a bunch of photos pinned to it. Two-Face, Penguin, Lady Arkham, you know, Gotham's most notorious. They've got all these little strings connecting them to one another, like a web. And you, my friend, are at the center. You keep pretty strange company for someone who wants everyone to think they're such a stand-up guy.
I'm sorry, are you accusing me of something?
Should we be?
You know more than you're letting on, Mr. Wayne. Maybe you're afraid.
I know what a fucking
Maybe
lawyer
you don't
is.
trust us.
Jesus Christ.
Or maybe you're a criminal, like your father. Maybe you're not the hero people think you are.
I am calling my That's an evacuation warning.
It's time for you to leave.
We'll pick this up another time.
Jesus, took a long to fuck with a lawyer. Fucking billionaire. Jesus Christ. How's it not just a lawyer there now?
Bruce, get my daughter out of the building. Get yourself out.
What are you talking? What did you figure out?
I've solved the Riddler's puzzle, Bruce. Riddler really pulled a good one over on us.
Lucius, please tell me what's wrong.
Tell Tiffany that I love her.
Sounds really
That
familiar.
I'm sorry I wasn't around more.
Lucius?
No, don't kill
Really
Lucius.
made a difference, didn't we, Batman?
Lucius!
No, Lucius is so cool.
Oh my God, Lucius! No!
Is that the same dude's voice from the Telltale game? That's
One
Bruce?
killed and 14 injured after a tragic explosion
The
rocks
GCPD
Wayne
is
Tower.
opening an investigation into what they are calling an industrial accident.
Wayne Enterprises' Chief Technology Officer Lucius Fox died last Tuesday in the violent blast. A small service is being held for the tech giant and father of 3 at Divinity Church this Sunday.
Yeah, that's rough.
You don't have to worry, Lucius. Tiffany, I'm gonna take care of your family. As if they were my own.
Just like Lucius took care of you. Lucius helped raise you, Bruce. It was family. Riddler's attack on the casino was one thing. But this is personal. We can't let him get away with it. Riddler struck at the heart of our operations and tore a family apart in the process.
Don't worry, Al. I will find him and bring him to justice. He will spend the rest of his life behind bars.
I'm glad to see your sense of duty still reigns supreme. Of course, it won't bring poor Lucius back. I can't imagine how devastated she must be. To lose her father in such a violent way.
I should go talk to her.
Yes, she can use all the support she can get.
Hey, Tiffany.
I still can't believe he's gone. None of this feels real.
Tiffany, I know what you're going through. I remember what it was like when I lost my parents. That, sudden emptiness. There's no feeling like it in the world.
I don't think it'll ever go away.
It certainly didn't for me.
He loved working for you, you know? They hardly saw him at home because of it. Mom used to complain my little brother was growing up without a dad. Now I guess it's true. He was so busy. I can remember the last time I got to hang out with him. Just father and daughter. Just thought there'd be more time. There were so many things I wanted to talk to him about.
I asked a lot of him. Maybe too much.
And he gave it all, didn't he? A real company man. Well, I hope it was worth it.
Tiffany.
I'm sorry. I know I shouldn't blame you.
Hey, it's okay. It's okay. Just let it out.
I'm just trying to wrap my head around it all. I saw his remains, Bruce. There was hardly anything left. What were you guys working on that could have caused that? It doesn't quite add up. Please tell me. For my own sanity.
Tiffany, I will tell you soon. Just not here.
What do you mean? Why not?
It's not the right time.
What, Bruce?
It's not the right place.
What are you mixed up in? Fine. Just tell me one thing. That weird disc. Was that what killed him? Did you put my father's life at risk for that? I'm begging you. Just tell me that one thing. I need to know.
I thought it was safe, Tiffany. I really did. I had no idea Lucius could get hurt. Please forgive me.
Forgive you? I hope you can forgive yourself. Whatever you got my father into, I will find out. And I will shout it to the world.
Fuck. Mean lady.
So sorry, really. It's such a shame. At least he went out with a bang, right? Now, for that, we can all be grateful.
You knew my father?
Well, no, but judging by all the lovely people here, he must have been quite a man. Either that, or he left a lot of money.
John, can I talk to you a sec?
Bruce! I was hoping I'd bump into you.
Why don't we catch up over here?
Yeah, I'd love that. We have so much to catch up on. Enjoy the rest of your day. Look, I know it's a closed casket, but I can see by the jeans, your friend was a looker, huh?
Why are you here, John?
I told you I'd see you again, didn't I? You and me, we're two threads in the same stitch. Look, I got you a little something, just to mark the occasion.
What's that say?
I knew you'd be hurting, see? I thought it might make you feel better.
Thank you, John. That's very considerate of you.
Oh, good. I wasn't sure. First time at a funeral, you see? People get upset at the littlest things. It hasn't been easy for me out here, you know? I'm the new guy now. It's the freedom that gets to you. There's so damn much you hardly know what to do with it. It's not like Arkham. Sometimes I miss those padded walls. You knew where the lines were drawn. Which ones not to cross.
You can't possibly mean that. Arkham is hell.
It was my home, Bruce. And home is where the heart is. I'm almost sorry that I convinced Dr. Leland to release me.
If everyone could please take their seats, we will begin.
Would you just sit down?
Today we gather to honor the memory of Lucius Fox. He was a friend, a father, a husband, a leader.
You are crashing my friend's funeral, John. You better have a good reason.
Oh, I do.
I need that, favor you owe me. For settling the score with Zaz, and, you know, getting you out of Arkham. You're gonna do right by me, aren't you? I know you're a man of your word.
I gave you my word, didn't I? I'll stand by it.
I knew the moment we met. Friends for life.
At so many points in your lives. And now, he's gone.
You see, I met some inspiring people out here. Made some new friends. Made a kind of pact. They're amazing, Bruce. That special breed who live by their own rules. They remind me of you. Of your father.
So who are they?
You'll find out when you meet them. They're looking to bring someone like you into the fold. You will meet them for me, won't you? Please? I've got a lot writing on this. I already told them you would. Please don't let me down.
I'd be happy to chat with your friends, John. Just say when and where.
I was so hoping you'd say that. We are going to have so much fun. I knew this would work out. This air between us, this is real. You can't force this kind of friendship. I want to commemorate the moment. The guys will be so excited. Now, what filter should I use?
Put that away. This is a funeral, for God's sake.
I'm sorry. I got so caught up in it all, I completely forgot. I just know you're gonna hit it off with the guys. I should warn you, though. I've got an enemy. Real piece of work. Calls himself the Riddler.
How do you know the Riddler?
Know him? I want to rip his eyeballs out.
Damn.
He's a thief and a killer, and worst of all, he's rude. I tried to let the authorities know the kind of lowlife they're dealing with, but... Wait a minute, you know him too. Of course, a man of Bruce Wayne's caliber knows everyone, so I shouldn't be surprised. Not your usual crowd, though. Or so I thought.
Just from the news. The guy's clearly a murderer, sick in the head.
Don't know the half of it. If I had my way, that smarmy know-it-all would never leave his hole.
You mean his hole? You know where he is.
No, not exactly, no. Maybe I said too much.
I'm your friend, John. You can trust me.
Trust is the mainstay of any healthy relationship. I want that for us, Bruce. I really do. Yeah, I really don't know much. I heard the egomaniac always made people go to him for meetings. Somewhere in the East End.
Where in the East End?
Honestly, that's all I know. And even that might be out of date. If you're so eager to find him, why don't you let me help you? I'll find out where he is and get back to you. See if I can't find out where that jerk puts his head down. It'd be just like the old days.
I would appreciate that, John.
That's what friends are for, Bruce. Just meet mine later, like I asked. Look, I think I outstayed my welcome here. I'm just gonna slip away. Excuse me. Sorry. It's been so nice catching up, Bruce. I miss this trust between us.
I know we'll see each other again soon.
Be in touch. Goodbye, Bruce. Until next time.
Intriguing fellow. Certainly not one for decorum. I don't think that outburst went unnoticed.
Whatever you say about John, he gave me a lead on Riddler's location. Inform Gordon. Tell him to drag up GCPD records on Gotham's East End. And tell him we're on Riddler's trail. Enjoying the view?
Hard to do these days. There's one thing for the bad parts of town to get uglier. But when places like Wayne Tower start falling apart, makes you wonder what's next. I'll bet Bruce Wayne is wondering the same thing. Seems like the world's got it out for that guy. Spends some time in Arkham, gets drugged through the dirt by the media for something he didn't do. Finally picks himself up, and what happens? Someone bombs his company.
Wayne's still in one piece. It's the dead who deserve your sympathy.
They have it. Them and their families. You said you had a lead on Riddler.
Hiding somewhere in East End.
Why am I not surprised? East End's been a no-man's land since Harvey Dent blew it up. I've tried to get more patrols out there, but City Hall's not giving up the funds. The area between 42nd and 48th, more or less lawless.
That narrows down the search at least. A construction site at the center of 46th. Abandoned.
Harvey's boys demolished that area, chasing the children of Arkham. There's nothing but a crater there. Not really a place for Riddler to have a hideout.
The land at the end of 44th was recently purchased, anonymously.
Well, the only thing there is an old water tower. Something feels fishy about that. My gut tells me that's the place.
Agreed.
Nice work, Batman. If this lead pans out, Waller will have to eat her words. Whatever you said to her at the casino really got up her nose. I have to tell you, I got a bad feeling about her.
Batman didn't say anything to her.
So?
Not in front of
The
Gordon.
way she goes after criminals.
It's quiet.
She's ruthless. Puts her people at risk. And believe me, she doesn't let due process get in her way. So stop at nothing, and I mean nothing, to get her man. It doesn't sit right with me. And I don't think she's good for Gotham.
As far as law enforcement goes, Jim, you were the best of it. I don't know many cops with as much heart as you.
I appreciate you saying that. Waller, she doesn't see that as a strength. I was ordered to give her updates on breaks in the Riddler case. Now that there's a chance he's there, we should probably let her know. Don't want to give her ammunition with the governor. She's already got him breathing down my neck about what went down at the casino.
Notify Waller. She's proven useful so far.
Just be careful around her, huh? She moved her people into my downtown precinct without so much as a please or thank you. I tell you, Batman, she keeps on chipping away at my authority, I'm gonna crack.
Then let's find Riddler before it comes to that.
I'll have my people call her people on the way.
Apparently it's gonna come to that.
Riddler
Wouldn't
won't
say that
feel
if it
so
wasn't.
clever after we come knocking.
No one's home.
I told Waller about our lead on this place. She's caught up in briefings, can't get here for a while. She said she appreciates the cooperation.
I think
Not
the Batsuit in
exactly
this.
cozy, is it?
Let's see what we can learn. Someone's keeping a scrapbook.
Vain, isn't he?
See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil.
Damn it! It's stuck!
No way to open it from the inside.
Then how do we get out?
We go in.
After you.
Isn't that just wood above them? I can stop halfway, it's funny.
Give me a good, honest crack house any day.
How did they not see the dead body when they came in?
Oh, God.
Special Agent Mario Fernandez.
Holy crap. He's one of Waller's.
One shoe is missing.
The soul of the other one's almost completely melted through.
He was trying to call for help. The phone isn't getting a signal.
Damn it. Me
The
either.
flip phone. He's so old. So young.
There's some hemorrhaging from the ears.
His
Oh, is he
eardrums
blind?
must have burst.
They make him go blind, deaf, and cut his tongue out.
The man bit his tongue clean through.
He must have suffered a shock or a sudden jolt.
One of his pupils is fully dilated. The other's contracted. A clear sign of brain trauma.
Huh. There's no sign of a blow to the head.
He's missing parts of his fingers on the right hand.
We saw this before. The victim in the casino. That's a hell of an invitation.
Riddler's playing games.
Bet he tried to play along.
We can learn from his mistakes. Let's find out what he did wrong. Masks. Each one missing a different facial feature.
The senses. They're missing their senses.
Like the monkey statues.
You're right. There must be a connection.
Safes with electronic locks. Shut tight.
These must be the goal of whatever game we're playing.
There are blades inside.
And a lot of blood. Huh.
And fingers.
We know Riddler likes penalizing his victims for wrong answers.
Prototype of the trap he used on Mori. The armor, extremely sturdy, ensuring there's no possible way to open them other than solving his riddles.
This is an insane way to commit crimes, even for this city.
Metal mesh lining the walls. Riddler has converted this entire place into a giant Faraday cage.
Faraday what?
An enclosure designed to block electromagnetic fields. No signals in or out.
Guess it explains why our phones aren't getting signals. Clever son of a bitch.
The agent must have been looking for the answer in one of these safes.
He chose the wrong one. Cost him his fingers.
One shoe, melted.
Must belong to poor Cinderella over there.
It's a fucked up joke, man.
Scratches on the monitor. The polarizing filter has been tampered with.
Like in sunglasses.
Monitors typically have a polarizing filter to reduce reflection.
I don't see anything.
Impossible to see with the naked eye. We're going to have to look at it through a polarized lens. Take a look at this.
Huh. Well, that's the same kind of body cam the GCPD issues its officers.
Maybe there's a clue on the recording.
Can't hurt to look.
Because you've been so candid with me, I'm giving you a chance your other comrades won't get. A chance at getting out of this alive.
We'll catch you. The agency, they'll find...
I shouldn't have to remind you that you've been chasing me for years. And I've always been 2 steps ahead. If you win the game, I'll
Like
let
how
you
the
go
safe
free,
is already open and
and
there's blood on it
you'll get a
before the
consolation
game.
prize. An exclusive sneak peek into how I'm going to kill all of your colleagues. Now, how is that for motivation? Screw you!
He had the agent bound while he beat him.
That's an agency-issue pistol. Packs a hell of a jolt.
I saw it take down Riddler's goons at the casino. It was impressive.
Gotta give it to Waller. Her people have great tech.
More monkey statues.
I'm starting to sense a theme here.
Another one of Riddler's sick contraptions.
Some kind of murder box, I guess. Well, he was always a wacko, but this takes it to a new level.
It's still warm. There must be some kind of heating element underneath.
This thing is built like an oven. You could be cooked alive in there.
Turn me round, but not the right way, and you might live to see another day.
What does it mean?
The glass. It's polarized.
So it is.
Won't budge. Must be locked in place. The floor of the box heated up while the agent was inside. He tried standing on one foot to save the other, causing that shoe to catch on fire. When he exited the box, he tried to put the fire out, but couldn't. So he threw off his shoe.
Hey, I got a hunch. Come here. No matter how careful Riddler is, chances are good he hasn't scrubbed his own computer.
Good call. It's worth checking out. sold technology to Riddler.
Talk about strange bedfellows. You know, Waller's been keeping pretty tight tabs on Maury for a while now. She must have known.
What else we got?
What does it say?
Riddler's not working alone.
Just wonderful. More psychos to worry about.
He and his colleagues, they don't see eye to eye. Apparently they don't like his beef with me.
Hey,
His beef.
maybe we'll get lucky, they'll kill each other.
Jesus Christ, it's all cringy dialogue. I never thought Batman would say someone's got beef with me.
I recognize some of the names on this list. They're all Waller's people. Names, addresses, phone numbers. We have to warn her.
First, we have to get out of here. If this door were closed, the portal would be looking right at those monitors. Since the monitors have been tampered with, it's likely there's a message on it. One that can only be seen with a polarized lens.
You won't know until you're inside the box, though. You got a VR in that cowl or something?
Something like that. I've got all the pieces of Riddler's puzzle. Now I need to know what order they happened in. The agent woke up here where his body cam fell off. Once he found he couldn't call for help, he saw the message on the monitors and willingly put himself inside the murder box. The agent's shoe caught fire inside the murder box, so he opened it in a panic. As soon as he was out of the box, he ripped off the burning shoe and threw it. Somewhere in the confusion, he must have missed something crucial. From where he lost a shoe, the agent beelined for the wall of safes. He opened one, but chose poorly. The blade sliced off his fingers, and there he met his end. Though it's still unclear how and when his eardrums could have burst. The agent made a number of mistakes. Mistakes we can avoid. The heat inside the box forced him to run out before he could
get Riddler's next clue. Poor bastard couldn't withstand the heat.
The Batsuit's armor is heat resistant. It'll buy me more time to find Riddler's next clue. Getting inside the box and starting the game is the only way we're getting out of here.
Some weird, like,
This is
Saw
insane.
shit, man.
You know that, right? The last man who went in there is dead. There's a good chance it'll kill you too.
Any mistake could be my last. I won't be able to do this without you, Jim.
Wow, when you put it like that, let's win this game. Heat's rising, Batman. Stop! Wrong way! That's what that agent did. You gotta crisp up real good, you don't get a move on.
I can almost make out a message. One won't see trouble and one tells no lies. Ask the third if he hides the prize.
The monkeys. See
Tells
no
no
evil, hear no
lies.
evil, speak no evil. But
That's the third.
which one is he referring to?
Whichever
no
one
evil.
it is, the correct safe will have a face with those sensors removed.
Yeah, I'll check. Ah, damn it. They're still locked shut.
They should unlock when I open this door.
What the hell?
Congratulations! You're almost done.
Hey, hello. How are you?
That is, if you can withstand my short-range ultrasonic device.
Were you streaming
Let's test
Red
it
Dead
out,
earlier?
shall we?
The riddle! Use it to open the safe!
Damn, this is
I'll
loud.
put a stop to this damn noise!
There's someone with no mouth. How's that? I was gonna hop on and watch the stream if you were still going when I finished mine. How'd it go? Did you have a good stream?
Not that one.
Oh shit. You won't see trouble and tell no lies. See trouble. Shit. Wasn't looking. Oh, my bad. I was reading. Shit. Oh, you're nice and charged. I got you.
What the?
Can't stop this.
Congratulations! You're almost done.
Are you playing
That
online
is,
or
if
are you
you
playing
can
the story?
withstand my short-range ultrasonic device. Let's test it out, shall we?
The riddle! Use it to open the safe! I'll put a stop to this damn noise!
I've only played online. I haven't done the story yet. I played it online every day for like 300 plus days, and then I got on one day and it reset my my daily challenges, and I was like, I'm not playing this for a while now. Took away all of my bonuses. I thought that was super lame.
Damn it.
Oh, is that not the right one? Oh my god. What is the... I'm so bad at this. Yeah, because you can make your own story, which is awesome. Like, you make your own character, you get like your own little story that you pick different things for. This is super annoying.
Congratulations! You're almost done. That is, if you
Yeah,
can
I still want to play
withstand
story.
my
I love the story in the first
ultrasonic
time.
device. Let's test it out,
I don't
shall
know which
we?
one I'm clicking. Like,
The riddle! Use it to open the safe! I'll put a stop to this damn noise!
I guess it's the ear one. I guess that's why their ears are going crazy. I'm really bad at these. Damn. I'm so bad at this game.
Just in case.
Damn. Oh, for the love of God, whatever's in that safe, it'll be worth
I
all
saw
this pain.
these people made like a gang of like Scooby-Doo characters in Red Dead Online, and I kind of want to do that myself.
It's a homing missile.
Yeah.
What does it home in on?
Which is awesome. Harley Quinn's
Looking
like,
at its
one of my
schematics
favorite
now.
characters. Period.
A signal.
I love her. She's
A
awesome.
radio signal.
I was playing
Signal.
Harley Quinn's Revenge from Arkham City earlier
That's
today.
how he died.
How who died?
I think she's in this game.
That's
as
how
well.
they'll all die.
Riddler.
Maury sold me missiles for all of my enemies. Everyone on my list gets one. Most won't even know what's coming. For a brief second, their dull existences will light up.
Turn yourself in while you still have a chance.
Don't say stupid things, okay? Not when you've just started earning my respect. I'm trying to get a handle on you, Batman.
Like, I like the New
Partnering with Gordon
52
is one thing.
for
From
certain
what I
things,
remember
but
of the
not
old
everything.
days, he's harmless enough.
Yeah, we'll see about that when you're in cuffs.
But the agency, they're a natural enemy to people like you and me. You must be desperate if you're making friends with them. You must be really up against the ropes to want that government scum in your corner.
Whatever the agency is, you are worse. You're the one torturing and killing innocents.
You think any of these agents are innocent? The agency uses people, Batman. Corrupts them.
Yeah, I
breaks
think
their
they like had to
minds.
change her a little bit,
It wasn't
and then they
always
realized
like
people
this.
weren't like super hardcore
The
into it,
agency made me.
and they made her more.
This is garbage.
As like the New
Waller's
52
a
ended, I
hard
feel like they
ass, sure,
brought her
but
back
she had
more
nothing
towards
to do with why he's so
what people
messed
originally
up.
want from her.
Say Waller, did I?
I
This
did like
goes
when
way before her
she realized
time.
like Joker
don't
was like
forget.
a huge dick.
That's the thing.
I always
about
like when
having
she
a mind like mine.
gets that moment in her life.
You remember everything. Even the things you'd rather not.
Save your sob story for jail. I'm not interested.
Her outfits in the New 52 were pretty cool.
This is my city. I
She
was
usually has
running
like I think
things in
just cool
Gotham
costumes
before
in
you could
general.
walk. I just wanted to see where the man who doesn't compromise actually draws his lines. But then you already answered that for me, didn't you?
Yeah,
When
like
you
obviously you have to
uploaded
have the
my puzzle
Joker
on your
in her
friend.
life, otherwise she wouldn't exist.
Why don't you tell
But he's
Gordon
definitely
here what
not
happened
good
to
together.
Lucius Fox?
He's like he's a horrible human being.
Watch out, Commissioner. For all his preaching, Batman knows when to sacrifice a pawn to win the game. It was a smart move. Getting out of the way of the blast. Something only a pragmatist would do.
Don't you dare put your crimes on me.
Come on, Batman. I gave the puzzle to you.
Yeah.
didn't I? It's not my
The guy
fault
from
you
the
couldn't solve it.
people from the TV show, from
You
the
didn't know what
animated
to make of
series.
any of it. Trust is
Terminator.
hard-earned, yet easily lost, isn't it? Come on now. Don't get your tights in a twist. I knew you weren't sharp enough to do it on purpose. There's no room at the top for schoolboys who are too squeamish to fight in the gutter. You don't have what it takes to be a player in this town.
Did you watch the
Not without
Birds of Prey
giving up
movie?
those values you hold so dear.
I like at least how they had one of the they had a hyena in it. I get why they didn't have two, because it's like one's already crazy. Having two, it's just like what? I feel like that should be like
I'll wait
in
for
the next
Waller
movie.
to pass on what we found.
She won't be happy when
Oh,
she
my
finds out
hyena's
Riddler knows
lonely.
about
Here's the
every
second
agency
hyena.
operative in Gotham.
I don't blame her. If they were my cops, no one would be sleeping till we found this Riddler guy.
I always like
Just
when
keep
the
your eyes
comics
open,
acknowledge each other.
In the meantime,
They're like, oh,
I'll
it's from
stay on
this, but
Riddler's
it's not.
tail.
Shh, don't tell anyone.
Hey, hold up a sec.
Copyright.
What Riddler said in there about
Trademark.
the agency, smoke and mirrors, you ask me. But the thing about Lucius Fox and the blast at Wayne Tower, you gotta level with me. You got some connection with that Wayne Tech guy you didn't tell me about?
Lucius Fox was an ally of mine. That
Why would
got
I
him
lie
killed.
to Gordon? Gordon's the shit. I love Gordon.
I gotta say,
He's a good
the
guy.
fact I had to learn about it from Riddler instead of you, it doesn't sit right with me at all.
When the fuck would I have told you?
I
There's
thought we
never an
had some
option before.
trust, you and I. What do you expect me to do with this? Am I just supposed to sit on my hands? Pretend I never heard any of it?
Whatever you do, this has to stay between us.
Oh, does it? Because I, what, just happened to stumble into it? I mean, I wasn't born yesterday. I know you probably have a network of civilians working for you. You can't do the kinds of things you do without a gigantic support system. If you really think it's important this
That's pretty
stays
cool reason.
between us, then I won't say a word.
Professor X is awesome.
Batman. I'm sorry for your loss.
How much more of this episode do I have? That's messed up. I know she has like family issues.
I heard your discussion with
But, like,
Commissioner Gordon.
Most
Now
comic
he
book characters
knows
do.
that Lucius Fox and the Batman were allies. Gordon's dangerously close to figuring out who you are. If he does find out, I have no idea how he'll react. It's not a chance you can afford to take.
I don't think Gordon
He
will tell
looked me
anyone.
straight in the eye, Alfred.
Real Gordon wouldn't tell
He's
anyone. I
been
don't know
our
if this
friend
fucking
a long
universe.
time. He deserves to know.
I understand that, Bruce, but he's still too close for comfort. I'm sorry, but he is. You were radio silent for so long. Tell me, did you find out how Lucius died?
This is a missile I found in Riddler's workshop. The explosion at Wayne Tower. We were thinking about it all wrong. The puzzle wasn't an explosive. It was an emitter.
Yeah, that's
when it was
how a lot
solved,
of
it emitted a signal.
people
You
in
heard
real
it
life
earlier.
see it.
If allowed to play too long,
Like, if that's all you
it
know,
becomes a launch signal.
that's what you think. It's
Dear
like really
God,
messed up and sad.
You did solve the box. We just didn't know it.
The Batcave Scrambler blocked the signal.
Poor Lucius. Wayne Tower offered no such protections. Our tight little family has gotten smaller because of it. It was the three of us looking out for each other. Now it's two.
With Lucius gone, we need to find someone to take over his role.
No one could ever fill his shoes. But you're right. Between the Lady Arkham affair and losing Lucius in this gruesome fashion, it's clear we're up against a new class of criminal. This war of ours.
I'm only playing until
may
this
be
episode
too
ends,
much
by the
for us
way.
on our own.
I have to work tomorrow. So I can't be out
A
forever.
list of agency operatives from
Probably,
Riddler's workshop.
I most likely will be playing again
Plans
tomorrow.
to do the same thing to them.
It's a hit list. It's only
No,
useful if he
fucking
has a
duh.
way
I
to
could tell you to
target
hit
the
list.
agents, though. And I doubt he's sending them all puzzle boxes.
I knew it was a hit list as
Hold
soon
on,
as I
let's
saw the
just
fucking list.
Walk through it.
I don't like when they do some of this shit like this. What am I connecting it to?
He's hacked their cell phones. He could pinpoint the location of any one of these operatives. And he can broadcast his signal through their phone to make them a target of a missile strike.
Can you block it?
If I can get
What
a
do you
clean
mean?
copy of the signal, yes. It's the only way I can get a clean version of the signal. It's pretty grim, Alfred. You don't have to watch.
I can handle it.
Yeah,
I've never
Alfred,
been
look
one
away.
to shy away from duty, however unpleasant it may be.
Actually, Al, I'm gonna do this part on my own. Why don't you get us some tea while we work?
Well, if you insist, Bruce.
I want fuck man, I already such a dick to Alfred. Why would I make him watch that shit? It's so fucked up from the first game still.
Bruce, get my daughter out of the building. Get yourself out.
What are you talking? What did you figure out?
I've solved the Riddler's puzzle, Bruce.
Oh, yeah. It's like, I don't know, it's just a weird thing.
Tell Tiffany
She might be like a meta-human in that world.
I'm sorry I
I'm
wasn't
not
around
sure.
more. Lucius,
She's super athletic
really made a difference,
and
didn't
intelligent.
Batman?
Little, like, I feel like she lets her intelligence get to her. Now she's a doctor.
Now I just need to
But
create a filter to get a clean
sometimes she
version of the
thinks
signal.
that she knows it all,
And then
that's
match up the
how
points found in
she
both
gets
sound
spoiled
files.
because she is a Batman villain. So, the fuck am I doing?
Bruce! Dwayne?
I still think I'm on the wrong track. The two sounds have to be the same.
I don't think any of these look the same. Yeah. I don't think any of these look the same as another one.
Tiffany. Dwayne. Tiffany. Dwayne.
These are definitely not the same.
Don't fucking know. I'm just gonna randomly click them until they
Now
work.
the sounds have to match for this to work.
Batman? Tiffany. Bruce. Enterprises. Tower. Enterprises. Batman?
These samples don't sound alike.
Who
I have to
knows?
highlight the same sound in both files.
Batman? 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 Bruce?
These are definitely not the same. The two sounds have to be the same.
Yeah, I guess it depends on the continuity, because I know she's left him for like multiple reasons.
Tiffany.
So no, like the injustice reason that is
that's
also,
not it.
I think, why. Like she
Now the sounds have to
got
match for this
pregnant,
to
he
work.
made her
Batman?
miscarriage.
Tower.
These samples don't
I really
sound
don't
alike.
know. Like they all look. I don't
I
fucking
have to highlight the same sound in
get
both
this shit
files.
at all. It's so boring to
Tiffany.
click.
Tower. Enterprises. Tiffany.
Oh,
Tiffany.
That's a match.
I thought I was like, I don't even know what the fuck I was doing.
Dwayne. The disabling. Riddler. Bruce. Tower. Enterprises. Bruce. Bruce.
The waveforms match. There. I've piggybacked on a Riddler's cell phone hack. They'll recognize any incoming signal match and shut down, negating a launch.
Yeah, I like when they give
Makes sense for me to have a
characters
signal
their
on
own
me
like
as well.
comic.
What for?
Riddler still has functioning missiles. Once he finds out I've blocked his targets, he may decide to launch indiscriminately. But with the signal, I might be able to divert them. Tiffany gave me this the day Lucius died. Let's put it to good work. Not a theory I really want to test.
So we had better find Riddler first. There is always Riddler's second in command. Eli Nabel, arrested
Did she
after
team
his
up with
attack
Superman?
on the
That's
casino.
pretty funny.
None of the authorities have gotten anything.
I know she teamed
out
up
of
with
him yet.
was it Power Girl before?
Unknown contact.
She's
What
had
is
a
it?
few team ups.
That John guy from the funeral, from Arkham. Who actually sounds like he's keeping his word. Mori, huh?
The Joker in this game's so
John
weird.
thinks that Mori can get us
He's not the
Riddler's
Joker
location.
yet, but
You believe him?
Maybe we should go back to the beginning.
yeah, I've seen her do that before.
Bring Rumi Mori
in
up on the
previous
back
stuff.
computer.
She acts like a little kid. Like she's like goofy, like young in the heart.
Either of them could potentially lead me to him.
The question
funny.
is, which is more likely to help you?
Him.
Mori's a businessman. Given the right incentive, he could be persuaded to talk.
Yeah,
He
scared the
sure
shit
can't
out
have
of
any
him.
love for Riddler after his attempted murder at the casino.
I'd say he'd respond better to a more genteel approach, peer-to-peer as Bruce Wayne. However, the agency is watching him. If Waller finds out that Bruce Wayne sought a parley with Mori, she'll not be best pleased. On the other hand, Riddler's lieutenant,
Eli Nabel. Took a go at me in the casino.
Yeah.
Put up quite a fight.
cracking him will be tougher, more physical. Certainly a job for Batman. He's currently in Waller's custody in a GCPD holding cell. Interrogating Nabel there would be a visible endorsement of Waller's authority. Gordon won't like it.
Could I go to Mori as Batman? And just not be mean?
I'll meet with Mori. I'm sure Bruce Wayne can find a way to reason with him.
Clark Kent. I like when Superman's Clark Kent. It's funny. Especially he's like a bumbling idiot version of Clark Kent. That's always my favorite. How much more of this I have to play? I'm fucking sleepy. I'm not gonna go to bed. And there's like one part left of this chapter. Why would you come back to the place you got your fingers cut off?
Waller's people are here, watching Mori. Riddler's agency data should make him easy to tag. I need you to keep an eye on him for me. Maybe cause a distraction if I need it.
Hey.
They're following his every move. All this attention must be annoying to a man like Mori. Gotta be careful here.
I see them.
All of these agents were on Riddler's list. Even without access to their phones, he'll still try to kill them all somehow.
She beat him up, that's funny. Because Clark acts like he's like
No time to waste.
afraid to do anything. He's like a goody. So people are always like, oh, I'm sorry.
Mr. Wayne, to what do we owe this honor?
Good
What do I
evening,
know him
Mr.
from?
Mori. I've come to talk.
His voice sounds so familiar. I'll also Google it later.
Your visit is unexpected, Mr. Wayne. What can I do for you? A private matter between friends.
We have a mutual enemy, Mori. He can't go unchecked.
Men like you and I have many enemies, Mr. Wayne. I am sure we share more than one.
You know the one I mean.
The authorities are watching my every move. Apparently, I'm a person of interest. There's really not much I can offer you, other than a drink and a seat at the roulette wheel. Not while I'm being shadowed.
We need privacy. Lose the agents.
Done. They just got an order to sweep the perimeter. Should give you a couple of minutes at least.
Impressive, Mr. Wayne.
We haven't even scratched the surface.
What can I do for you?
Information. About the Riddler.
Why would I do that?
We are on the same side of this, Maury. I was here in the casino that night. I saw what he did to you. It's only a matter of time before he comes at you again.
Maybe you're right. I dealt with that maniac, it's true. But I was done after the first delivery. Riddler wanted more. Everything he could get his hands on. He even wanted me to hand over one of my biotech companies. I said no.
That's why he attacked
Yeah,
you.
everyone actually
No
collects the
idea
little
how
rim.
crazy he
It's the best.
I only wish I had known it sooner.
Actually, I have a pretty good idea.
I see that you do. He scared me. I was afraid he'd use my goods in the city. After the explosion at Wayne Enterprises, it turns out I was right. I want you to know, I had no idea the Riddler had marked you as a target. I knew your father back when he was running Gotham. Our interests often aligned. I would never dishonor his memory. He was a friend, truly one of a kind.
Then you owe me, for my father's sake.
That was a long time ago. And favors go both ways. I can help you find the Riddler, Mr. Wayne. I sold him the missile array he's using to pick off his enemies. He won't be very far from it. Everything you need to find him is on that drive. But I need a favor from you first.
A favor?
Waller has me detained here pending Riddler's trial. She controls all my accounts. I need to get out of the country, and in all haste. You can help with that. Otherwise, I fear my fate is a short, miserable life in a black prison. Somewhere deeply unpleasant.
I could do that for you.
I knew I could count on your friendship.
It's like lesser of the two evils.
A chartered plane waits for me at the airport. The pilot will fly me to a safe haven in the Caribbean for the right price. All you have to do is authorize a transfer. You don't want me as an enemy, Mr. Wayne. Our agency friends will be back any second. Let's handle this quickly and without disturbance. Everyone gets what they want.
Oh, that's gonna look bad for Bruce later. Oh well.
Done. Send me a postcard from the beach.
Thank you, Mr. Wayne. I owe you a great debt. If this ever comes to light, I'll keep your name out of it for as long as I can.
Thank you.
Be careful, Mr. Wayne. That lunatic is not to be trifled with. Now, I suggest you make yourself scarce before our agency friends return.
Alfred, I've sent you Maury's information. Find me Riddler's location, and fast.
The Lady of Dublin.
Which is?
A cargo ship in Gotham Bay.
Good. Send me the location. And let Gordon know. Tell him Batman's on the way.
I guess we'll get there and then nothing will be there. Or be some stupid riddle.
Armed men on board. This must be it. Be careful, Bruce. Who knows what the Riddler has up his sleeve?
He brought me cookies.
I'm on board, Al.
Do you see Riddler?
That's funny.
What do you think's gonna happen? Noise again, What's his name?
I hear him. Need to get a better angle.
You'll see what's gonna happen. My friends will all be here soon. Then you'll see what this is all.
We found him.
You agency imbeciles.
Maury's information turned out to be accurate.
You and your boss.
No sight of the missiles yet, though.
They must be here somewhere.
Return miscalculations. All your idiot colleagues, too.
Hostages.
They appear to be more of Waller's agents.
Competence. The agency has a history of terrible decisions.
Miss Quinzel.
Your agency has been on my heels.
A good spot for cover.
Arlene Quinzel.
I'll admit it's
How would
going
no
to
one
feel
hear that
satisfying to
motherfucker
get
just
my
jumping?
revenge on your predecessors. Even if you're really just a small part of my plan. What are you talking about? You'll see what I mean soon.
Wait for it.
They might be angry I brought you.
Don't want him raising an alarm.
I understand
I'll
why.
move when
They'll
he is looking.
recognize my brilliance. After all, I am uniquely qualified to see the big picture. It's often a struggle making people see that. You think? I'm sure you can understand.
Parks a
I get it.
sweetie.
Sometimes my methods can appear. You brought this on yourselves. All of you. You government clods really thought you were smarter than... It's clear you're in desperate need of some schooling.
Jesus.
My friends will be here soon. I'd keep your mouths shut until then.
Hostages first. When they're safe, I can find the missiles. Targeting online now.
Ready, Bruce?
Jesus, that one guy got hit in the neck.
Let the hostages go, Riddler.
You can't possibly think clunking a few heads is enough to make me roll over.
I probably could have Superman sidekick. It's pretty funny. I'm not gonna lie. Stuck together now.
Oversized vermin!
Batman! Batman!
Agent Avesta.
The floor! It's heating up! Thanks,
That was
Batman.
quick. Damn.
Hi.
Oh no. She won't survive the
Are you
foot
alright?
drop.
Oh God. Not more.
He's wearing something that neutralizes the shock device.
I've memorized your playbook, Batman. I know all your shallow tricks. Maury was incapable of learning his lesson. I knew he'd lead you to me eventually. All part of the plan.
The missiles.
Bait. Just like the hostages were bait. I knew you couldn't bear to let these agents die. You care too much about the little people. That makes you weak. I saw how you saved Maury. I saw how angry you got about what happened to Fox.
I heard a lot of people doing what I do. My code is how I stay human.
It's why I'm out here, and you're in there. About to meet your maker. My partners were supposed to be here to see this. I guess I can just show them the bodies. I'm going to ask you 3 questions. Get them wrong, one of these agents gets torn apart.
You won't get away with this.
Jesus.
You get them right, this happens. I designed this for you, Batman. The hero who doesn't have to compromise will die knowing he couldn't save everyone. Let's get started. We have a lot to get through. I'm curious to see how you'll handle it all.
It's me you want, not Agent Avesta. Let her go.
Oh no, she needs to be in there with you. You can handle the sonic blasts. But her... I estimate 3 blasts at most before her insides rupture. This one should be easy, Batman. Close to the heart. I solved a puzzle box for the Bat. Now I'm dead. And I mean dismembered. Closed casket for sure, kind of dead. Who am I?
If you know the answer, please say it. My colleagues will die otherwise.
Speak up, Batman. Which one of your dead friends am I?
Lucius.
What was that? I couldn't hear you.
Lucius Fox.
Very good, Batman. You saved a life. But...
Thank you.
Batman, don't answer any more of his questions.
No, Blake. I won't let you die.
Number 2. Also, completely self-evident. I am black and blue and bleeding from the ears. Who am I?
I think he means me.
No, duh.
Say it.
Don't you dare answer that.
Please. Don't let him die. Say it.
I need an answer. Or click, click, click.
Avesta. The answer is Agent Avesta.
You got it, Batman. Ha. Here's your prize.
Oh my God. Iman! What have you done?
Enough, Riddler. You've made your point.
Just one more, Batman. And then it'll all be over.
I'll distract him. Just get us out of here.
I'm the sharpest mind you'll ever meet. The original genius with Gotham at my feet. Who am I?
You're Riddler. Riddler's the genius.
Well done, Agent. You answered so quickly, you almost deserve not to get the blast.
I'll fire one of the missiles. Use the Batcam to make it target the cage. And use Riddler's trap to protect Iman and myself from the explosion.
Why would you talk this shit out loud?
I like
Riddler's
what
like a
you're
foot
saying,
away.
Agent Avesta, but you're not the one I need to hear it from.
I'm fine with inner
Missile
dialogue.
armed, ready to fire. Who's the genius, Batman? Who's on top of Gotham now? I want to hear it from you.
Question time is over.
What are you doing? No, 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 no! Impossible! You think you're clever, don't you? You don't impress me. You might have bought yourself some time with that trick. the man who's got no time left.
The Riddler.
Thought you'd get such an easy one right.
Those missiles are aimed right at the city.
The answer is Batman. This can't be happening!
Oh, sucker kick him in the fucking head. Yes. I don't know the fucking anchor punches, but the soccer kick is like the shit.
Iman.
Batman. Thank God. I didn't think we were going to make it. I thought...
You put yourself on the line for your friends. You saved them. Agent, are you okay?
She deaf?
My ears! I can't hear!
It's over, Riddler. Look forward to a padded cell.
Well, congratulations, Batman. You managed, even in my twisted game, to keep everyone alive. But at what cost? Agent Investus suffered, so no one had to die. That can't sit well with you. Can it? Must be an uncomfortable feeling.
This entire twisted situation is your doing, Riddler. All blame is on you. And so are the consequences.
You came after me, you know. Not the other way around. I made you hurt an innocent woman to get to me. Oh, my comrades would have been impressed. I set this all up to show them. I thought they'd back me up, even if they didn't agree. They left me here to deal with you alone. They betrayed me. They didn't come.
I look forward to meeting these friends of yours. They're next on my list.
Good.
In general,
They
like a
deserve
year
it.
tonight, an hour and a 2 hours.
Unless that white-faced prick set me up. Never told them to meet me here.
But I haven't like been a regular streamer forever. I always just like lose interest. Mostly. It's like, I don't know, life's busy. I feel like sitting and playing a game all the time.
They broke the pact.
I've been trying to do it a lot more lately. At least a couple times a week. I've been on Twitch for a couple years. I didn't stream at all until like 2.5 years ago. But I did it on Mixer first. No one like watched like ever, like at all. Then I switched to Twitch. I started did it for like a month or two. Then I didn't do it for like half a year. Then I didn't do it again. I did
Lock
that
the
for like
ship down. And
2-3
radio
months.
for more medics.
Then I didn't do it again until I don't know, another half a year.
But
It's never been super steady. It's usually
Riddler,
like whenever I
is
want to
he-
play.
Oh, God damn it. Oh, this isn't good, Batman. The investigation is a dead end without a breathing suspect. We're in trouble. A lot of trouble. I have no idea how we're getting out of it.
You don't have to worry, Jim. I'll take the heat for this.
I appreciate the thought, but that ain't gonna cut it. Oh, Waller is gonna come down on us like a thunderbolt.
Thunderbolt? I'm the whole goddamn hurricane. I'm about to blow both your asses off the side of this ship. This is a goddamn mess. Agent Avesta is
That's
dead.
awesome. I've met some like,
Riddler
cool people in here.
is dead. And I don't know exactly how. But I know you tampered with my suspect at the casino. Unless you expect
just
me
fun.
to believe that Maury got out of Gotham all
Sometimes
by
I just
himself.
like, watch people playing and talking.
Batman is clearly being misused as an asset to the GCPD. I'm taking direct control of law enforcement in Gotham, effective immediately.
What?
Gordon, you're being relieved of your stars. Bumped down to Deputy Ops.
What the fuck?
You can't demote me.
I just did. Don't like it? Go cry to the governor.
Gordon's not to blame. I was on the scene first. This is my fault, and mine alone.
I'm getting to you. Take some vacation days, Gordon. I've got sensitive case details to discuss with Batman.
We're still in this together, Batman. This doesn't change a thing.
This city is about to find itself in a crisis the likes of which it's never known. Riddler had a crew. Not just any crew. The worst criminal minds from all over the world, here in Gotham. You come across anything about them? I'm assuming you've heard of them by now. Let me know if you have anything to share.
Riddler expected his friends to back him up tonight. Guess he wasn't as popular as he thought.
That fits a theory we have. Evidence from his workshop suggests he was involved in a feud with another member of the group.
That's pretty awesome.
Dr. Harleen
Oh,
Quinzel,
there she is. Dope.
former psychiatrist at Arkham Asylum. She's very elusive. Keeps her head down. Much more so than that show-off Riddler. He was going to be my way in once we captured him alive. But now I have you to lean on. A man who lives on both sides of the line and knows exactly when to cross it. Yes, you and I will be working together very closely. Bruce Wayne.
Bum bum bum. Man, Waller almost always knew who Bruce Wayne is now. That's like not a big plot twist. That's awesome. Batman's so fun, so I get that. Left John is static. Seems like I did pretty much what most people did. At least for that one. Didn't sacrifice her. She's alive. She wanted it done. That's her fault. That's not mine. She's the one who's telling me to do that. Oh, do you? I'll upload it, whatever. Is it working? I don't know. I assume that's Harley, Catwoman, Joker. Then you versus the Joker? I have that, I need to play that. Oh, that's fucked up. That's not cool. Wonder Woman's cool though. I guess she's a god, or godlike. So, well, I'm gonna get off and go to bed now. Thank you for watching. I'll be streaming sometime tomorrow, probably around 2 p.m. East Coast time. Maybe if not, then probably sometime at night. Sometimes I come home from work and I take a nap because I'm just really tired.